It's 4:01. It's the 26th of January, 2023. And we'll call the roll of the members present. I'm Jim Wilson, and is Steve Gunderson here?
Here.
Mike Overton?
Here.
Larry Walker?
Here.
Jeff Hawkins?
Here.
Okay, so all members are present. And so the first order of business will be the election of the vice chair. So we're ready to receive nominations at this time. Do we have any nominations for vice chair?
I like Jeff Hawkins.
Larry
Nominate.
Walker has nominated Jeff Hawkins.
I'll second the nomination.
Okay. Any other nominations?
Oh, come on.
Is there a motion to close nominations and elect by acclamation?
So moved.
Okay, Mike,
Second.
Larry. And so all in favor?
Aye.
We've elected Jeff as the vice chair. Do we have the list of members for the Water Authority?
You want to appoint a secretary?
Are any of you willing to serve as the secretary?
I'll nominate Steve Gunderson.
Okay, Mike, you've nominated Steve Gunderson as secretary.
I move that we accept him by acclamation.
Second.
Second, yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Steve, I guess you're gonna take over with the note taking, huh?
I will.
All righty. So the list that I have in front of me for the Washington Water Authority are John Everett, David Bollinger, Bo Speed, Larry DeLozier, Doug Chambers, Nathan Price, and Mick Wagner. Is there a motion to accept these members of the Washington Water Authority Board?
So moved.
Second.
Jeff motions, Mike seconds. Go slow enough to not.
We're good.
You good? All in favor of these members becoming the new Washington Water Authority Board, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion passes. Now, on the tentative agenda that I have in front of me, it didn't talk about meetings, but we might want to talk about meetings before we leave, just to see what the consensus of this group is of how often you want to meet. Apparently, the filling of the leader out there is going to be handled by the Water Authority, so we may not have to move just as fast as we would otherwise. They're going to have to move fast if they're going to hire somebody. But since we're not in charge of doing that, do you guys want to meet monthly? Do you want to meet quarterly? What is your pleasure? And of course, we could always have a call meeting if we need to. But what's your pleasure as far as meeting frequency?
I'm not sure there's any statutory requirement, and I haven't seen the rules that are supposedly on file.
I made a cursory look of the statute, and there's nothing that says we have to meet on a regular basis. I think, my opinion would be, we need to make sure we have a good handle on the background of the RDA and what's happened thus far. And it may take us 30 days, 60 days to get that information, but I think the sooner the better. And
I agree.
And I don't know which one of us wants to make the push with WWA to, we need to see the indebtedness they got. We probably even need to take a look at the audits that they have. Projects, future projects on the board, if there are any, things of that nature.
Also, need to discuss meeting time. What's the most convenient meeting time for the board members? And for the public, because it's a public meeting.
I'm retired, so
Yeah,
I'm good.
anytime's fine.
I'm good with any time.
Is a morning, afternoon, what's,
Afternoon's better for me usually.
yeah, I would think that,
Afternoon sounds fine with me.
what about a 5 PM meeting?
Well, if we have a 5 PM, can we still get in here?
We don't have to meet here, we can meet anywhere as long as it's recorded, that's the only thing that's required in the statute.
And the press is notified of
Yeah.
that.
Problem with 5 PM, we have to fight all the traffic.
Okay,
I mean, I'd rather be going on after the traffic.
okay, I agree, that's,
Get here before the traffic.
Do it at 4?
Yeah, I mean, 4's fine with me.
I-
I'm getting old, I
4's
can't drive
4's
after
great.
dark very good.
4 works for everybody?
yeah,
Okay. So do we want to try to gather some information up and then have our next meeting to
Well,
go
we just-
over that information?
well, we just asked the secretary to contact, whoever's gonna be the new chairman of the, WWA and ask them to forward any information they have on their current status as far as, financial, condition and, the status of any projects. Their current projects or projected projects.
Is that satisfactory with everybody?
Sure.
I'll be glad to.
And then contact us for a meeting.
Yeah, then we could, set up,
When we have
when
that
we get information, then we
then
can
we
set up
could
a meeting
have a
time at
meeting.
whatever date's convenient for the
Okay.
board.
Okay,
Yeah, and after that board gets seated and settled, I think we really need to have that discussion about whose roles are what and how they work together, how we work together.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure, based on what I've read, that it's, that it's
All that
operated.
clear?
That it's operated in
Right.
that way.
Well,
right.
just need some coordination,
Yes, sir, correct.
period.
Exactly.
I think that will work a lot better than it used to.
Yeah. We
Better
all need to
than
be
what?
on the same
I think
page.
I think it will work a lot better than it used to with the two boards. I think you'll see.
With the exception of the Wagner character, but outside that, there's no.
When is their meeting?
Monday night.
Monday.
Monday night.
And their meeting is typically at WWA?
Yes, I think so. They have a boardroom.
Okay,
And
do we know what time?
This month's meeting will be here, Monday at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. here.
In here,
Just going forward.
at what time?
10.
10 a.m.? Okay, so is there any other business that we need to conduct today?
I have none.
I don't know, how we handle the disposition of the minutes of the last meeting, which was last April, but it's kind of an odd situation, I don't know if we can approve minutes that
Well,
we weren't involved with.
That we weren't a part of?
yeah, I would tell you, if I was counsel for the board, I would tell you not to approve them.
Right.
Because
You don't have any information?
you don't have anything
Right.
other than the printed word.
Yeah.
Right,
Now, we can approve that we can state that we've received them,
And that's it,
and that's it.
period.
okay. So why don't we just acknowledge that we have received the minutes from the April 27th, 2022 meeting? And
I'm
just
not sure they
acknowledge
made any
that.
decisions, but
Yeah,
After,
I suppose somebody could listen to the recording of that meeting and see if this is consistent with it.
right, right.
Whatever.
I think we just
No
wait
big deal.
and get the information we can from the WWA that the secretary's gonna forward to us and go from there.
Okay. Any other business? We're adjourned.